That's what it was. It was invoice, bill, and billing statement. That's what the three I was doing. To explain to people what's the difference between an invoice, a bill, and a billing statement. Because people were asking me that on the show one day. They were saying to me, well, Karl, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm creating a bill or an invoice. Oh, okay, then you've got to give them a billing statement after you give them the bill. And what's a billing statement? Well, that's to let them know that if there's an outstanding debt, which there is, that hasn't been satisfied on the due date, which it hasn't, that is still outstanding, plus there's another bill coming up. So when you get a billing statement in the mail, you shouldn't pay the billing statement like I get that from Verizon all the time, our cell phone provider. Like, remember I was telling you guys it's $802? Yeah, but that's for 2 months. That's for the next month coming up. That's a billing statement. The bill that's actually due is $400. The next month's bill is $400. So that's a billing statement saying it's $800 that's due. It's not due now, and it's very deceptive by saying it's due. No, one is due, and one will be due. See, but it's very deceptive when you say billing statement. So like I said, I created a bill for them. It was like, I don't know, $5 million, whatever the hell it was. And then I got to give them a billing statement saying not only is the past due bill not been satisfied, $5 million, you got looking at now whatever, $10 million or $11 million, whatever it was. I don't know if it was 5.5 or under. I don't really remember. I don't really know, and I don't really care. I did an Excel spreadsheet, so I don't give a shit. Whatever the computer popped out, I rolled with it. I don't care. But like
Karl, so when it comes to getting paid for orders,
right, but
are you just looking for the judgment?
An invoice. Why don't you let me fucking talk when I'm talking about an invoice and the billing statement?
Yeah.
Okay? And people want to know. The invoice is similar, very similar to a bill. The only thing different is it came invoice, that somebody actually ordered something. A bill, yes, you could order it, but you could order it online. You could order it by, like the lady did, she ordered it by going to court, and she ordered the children to be placed with her at her group. Or she could have done an invoice. But she did create an order. But did she do it invoice? Or did she just create the order and deliver it upon me? Did she send it through the internet? Did she send it through the mail? Did she have the sheriff department serve it upon me? Whatever her order was, she was billed. Now, it could be billed to an invoice, or it could be billed just, you call it a bill, or you call it an invoice. So, like I said, if I defined it as an invoice. If she wants to contest it, that I never gave an invoice, I just created an order. Oh, okay, it's fine. And we'll just call it a bill. However you want to do it, lady. I don't give a damn. I believe you're a man. I believe you're a woman. And I believe you used your voice to create this order. I believe you consciously said, you know what? Nail this son of a bitch. Take his damn kids. I believe you put people into motion, people into gear. Take that which was mine. I'm almost sure she said, I want everybody in this case, and I mean fucking everybody. It was ridiculous. Like I said, they must have brought me out 2 inches of paperwork, and and 2 inches of paperwork to my mom. In less than 24 hours, they created that much paperwork. It's insane how fast. She must have pulled everybody into the fucking, into this picture and said, nail this son of a bitch. He just came here into the social service building. He came into the founder director, and he insulted the shit out of me. Say, go ahead, lady. You want to take my kids? It'd be your pleasure. Is that your pleasure? Do as you wish. Just remember, when you take that which is not yours, that which is mine, you better believe there's any other man, I have the right to seek compensation, and I will. So, do as you wish. She's like, well, you're the victim's father, right? But you wanted us to help you with therapy or counseling or... No, ma'am. I'm fine. I'm just telling you, I know what you're going to do. I know what's in your playbook. If I'm not 100% behind you, you're going to take that which is mine. And you're going to prosecute that man, whether I want you to prosecute him or not. And you're going to use that which is mine to accomplish your goal. They're going to use this. They're going to take what they wish, and they're going to use it to accomplish their goals. I said, I know what you're going to do. I said, I know your playbook. I know exactly what you're going to do. If you feel that the parents are not 100% behind you, you're going to take our kids. I know exactly what you're going to do. And I'm not 100% behind you. I'm 50-50. And since I'm 50-50, you're going to believe I'm in danger. Your case is in danger. You might have to let the grandfather go. If the daughter says, you know what? I lied. Grandpa didn't say a damn thing. Grandpa didn't touch me. And that's what I tell people all the time. I said, you realize I could just tell my daughter, hey, honey, just say you lied. What? Just say you lied about Grandpa. Right? Just why? Why would I say that? If you lie, you get to go home. You get to see me. You get to see your boyfriend again. You get to see all your animals. You get to be home. You get to watch your TV. You get to go back to your school. You get to go back to your school plays. You get to go back to band. You get to be back in an orchestra again. Just say you lied. Well, you got to say, you know what? I lied. They can't spank you. They can't punish you. They can't do a fucking thing to you. The only thing they can do is let you go home, because that case against Grandpa is over. I can tell her that. Just say, hey, just say you lied, and everything will be wonderful in the end of your life. I can say that. And then what? It'll all be over. So why don't I just do that? It's got to get down to a court battle. The government's got to be summoned. The government's got to appear. Somebody who represents the government's got to show up. Somebody who represents the second dimension has got to appear. We're going to end this once and for all. Does man have the right to his property, or does the government have the right to pull property from the man without fair and just compensation, with no cause, no wrong, no harm, no injury? This is the perfect battle. This is like the end all. This is it. Like I said to the U.S. Marshals a couple of years ago, I said, I want to be in a position like this one day when I'm going to have the best of the government. And the man that I summons to appear is the best that they have. He's the chairman of the Democrat National Committee. He is really good friends with the Clintons. He's the one who gets to determine whether Hillary Clinton gets the nomination. He's the one. He's the chairman of the Democrat National Committee. He's the man that I summoned to govern of the Commonwealth here. He's in Cuba right now, trying to make a deal for the United States to have some, start working some trade deals with Cuba. No governor, nobody who they've sent from the United States has been able to crack into Cuba and get Cuba to start dealing with us. He's going to go there and try. If this guy's successful, I realize I'm up against a hell of a competitor. I'm up against a hell of a man. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Say I went against the governor of Alabama. He was a cosmetic surgeon. He did boob jobs, liposuction. What kind of competition is that? How is he going to stand in court, man to man, against me? How is he going to stand? Talk about liposuction? Come on. This guy, this Terry McAuliffe guy, he's good. He's really good. He's young. He's smart. He's articulate. He's bright. He's charming. He's going to be a hell of an opponent. He's going to be a lot of fun. Now, you stand there and explain why the government has the right to take that which is a man's, without fair and just compensation, without fucking charging the man with doing anything wrong. You fight from the government's point of view, and I'll fight from man's point of view, and let's see how this goes down. Let's have a nice, clean, fair fight, and let's see what the jury decides. Let's see what the people decide, how this is going to go down. And if it's the jury decides no, Carl, the government has the right to take your children. The government can hold your children indefinitely. The government doesn't have to compensate you. They can do as they wish. Or the jury's going to say to the government, you can't just take that which is not yours and not compensate. Of course you have to compensate. Let's see what the jury decides. And that's what I said to the U.S. Marshals. I said, I always want to have a trial like that. And I said, if I lose, hey, guess what? You could say I lost, but I really won. Why? Because now I have peace of mind. What? I'm living in Germany. What? This is the way my family in Germany lives right now to this day. They're a very socialist nation. My family's thriving. They're making a shitload of money over in Germany. They all drive brand new, nice cars. They live in beautiful homes. They got nice families. It's completely socialist, though. But they're not dying. They're not saying, oh, I wish to commit suicide. I want to overthrow the government. We live in a socialist nation. No, they're doing fine. They have socialized medicine. All their houses look the same. All their cars have to be within like 10 years old. Anything older than 10 years old, you know, the government will tell you to pull it off the road. You know, if you got a dent on your car while you're going down the street, a cop will stop you, say, fix that dent. You can't drive around with a dented car. You can't drive around with a car that's rusting. You know, if they want to live like that, they're doing just fine. They're very happy living like that. I'm sure if I lived over in Germany, I'd be okay. I'd say, hey, you know what? This is the society, this is the culture, this is the beliefs, this is the standards of our people, and I'm willing to fucking participate. Well, leave. I'll go move to fucking Gilligan's Island. I'm sure I'd just say, you know what? I'll acclimate. I'll be just like everybody else. It'll be fine. I got my family here. Everybody's cool with that. But as far as I'm concerned, I live in the Americas, where it's yippee-ki-yay. No open frontiers, no borders, no fences. Let's do this. This is the way I'm looking at it. I said to the U.S. Marshals, and I'll find out. once and for all, and I'll have peace of mind. Either we live in a socialist nation, and man does not have a right to property, and the government can just come and take that which it wishes to take at will, at any time, for whatever purpose its ultimate goals, dreams, and desires are, whatever they have, that they wish to carry out, whatever agenda they got going on. Fine. I believe with that. But just let me know straight up. Don't bullshit me and tell me I have freedoms. Don't bullshit me and tell me, I don't have to, do this or do that. Just tell me straight up. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do have to submit to our jurisdiction. Oh, no, you are not free. Oh, no, we can impose orders upon you, whether you like it or not. Oh, this is not a voluntary land. Just tell me straight up. Don't bullshit me. Just like in Germany, they're not bullshitted. They know. I just want to know straight up. Are we living in France? Are we living in Germany? Or are we living in the Americas? Which one is it? Just let me know, and I'll be cool with it. And I'll have peace of mind. I'll say, okay, cool. I can take it from there. Fine. I'll adapt. Or I'll fucking go move to Gilligan's Island somewhere. I'll just fucking say, you know what? I'm done. I'll just go fucking find an island somewhere and say, you know what? I'll live on this freaking island. I just can't tolerate this shit. I'd rather live on an island, man, than fucking live under this fucking bullshit. One or the other. I said, but at least once and for all, I'll know. I said, no hard feelings, I won't be angry. I won't be bitter. I'll just say, oh, well, I don't live in a land that I thought I lived in. Shit happens. Oh, well, move on. If everybody else wants to live like this, Carl, who are you to fucking, tip over their apple cart?
Hey, Carl, can I ask you a question about the Constitution?
What's that?
Do you believe that it protects individual states their rights to govern themselves?
What?
The Constitution, does it keep government away from states, independent states?
Dude, the Constitution, the only thing the Constitution is of Coca-Cola, the Constitution of the Lentz family, the Constitution of the United States government just defines the structure and how it's organized and how it operates. That's all it is. Coca-Cola has a president. Coca-Cola has a chairman of the board. Coca-Cola has vice president. A Constitution of the United States just defines the structure of the organization.
Yeah, the rules.
It doesn't define the fucking people. Coca-Cola.
No, not the people, but the rules
Coca-Cola
of government.
Coca-Cola's Constitution can't make a fucking a belief system of how the people, other than the people who work for Coca-Cola, are to act. If I'm not part of the United States government, the United States Constitution has no bearing on anybody outside of the United States government. The Coca-Cola Constitution has no
for the
bearing
government, though.
on it. Dude, so why are we talking about the United States Constitution when I'm not part of the United States? Are you part of the United States? Then the United States Constitution has bearing on you. Dude, that's what it is. It's like you telling me Coca-Cola's Constitution. It shows the organizational structure, the chairman of the boards, the trustees. It shows the shareholders. It shows what the shareholders' rights are. It shows what the trustees' what duties and obligations are. It shows what the trustor is. It shows who the president is and what the president's obligation, how long his term of office when he conducts business on behalf of Coca-Cola. And it protects what's rights?
I don't know. I heard this woman, Chris Ann Hall. She was talking about.
Tell me what the fuck you believe.
I believe that public servants should be put in their place and held accountable. That they're serving the people. That's what I believe. And that's,
so what does
the Constitution supposed to hold them away or prevent them from interfering.
Dude, what Constitution? The Constitution of the United States? The Constitution
United States,
of Alabama?
United States.
Okay, is she part of the United States government?
She's a lawyer, but her argument, I just posted something on
is
chat.
She a member of the United States government? Does she work for the United States government? Is she part of the United States government? Does she work for Coca-Cola?
She's an excellent, she understands the Constitution very excellent, and
so
she
what? She understands Coca-Cola's Constitution. She understands Coca-Cola's Constitution.
Yeah.
Great. Am I a member of Coca-Cola? Am I in the jurisdiction of Coca-Cola?
No, but you have public servants serving you as a man, right?
Dude,
no.
Coca-Cola, you can define Coca-Cola. When Coca-Cola sells their product out here to the public, they're the servants of the public. They have no right just because they're Coca-Cola to cause harm to man, do they? Coca-Cola can't make a product to cause harm to man, can it? No, it can't.
Where does it say that, though? What prevents it?
Can't cause harm to man?
Yeah.
Because they're licensed and they're chartered. If they cause any harm to man, they get their license pulled. They get their permits pulled. They shut down every Coca-Cola plant down from coast to coast, and they destroy every bottle of Coca-Cola immediately. No trial, no jury, nothing. It's over. You cause harm to man.
That's
done.
Coca-Cola. But what about the justice system? Do they have a charter?
That's the same damn thing. As long as they don't cause harm to the fucking man, they can exist. As soon as they cause harm to man, their charter gets pulled. Frank M. Johnson did that to the governor of Alabama. He pulled their charter. He yanked that fucking government down in 2 seconds. They wanted to fucking order a pencil or a Scrabble or a fucking toothbrush or a toothpick. The government of the state of Alabama had to come crawling on his knees to this little fucking judge, this little district court judge, and had to beg Frank M. Johnson, hey, can you represent us, Department of Transportation, a few pencils? I'll see when I get around to it. Oh, the fucking government of the state of Alabama hated that fucking guy. Hated Frank M. Johnson. You Google and take a look what the Frank M. Johnson complex looks like in Montgomery, Alabama. It's fucking beautiful. It's right across the street from the state capitol. It's like the federal government giving the state of Alabama the middle finger. Okay. Because he was considered the king of Alabama. A little district court judge. District court judge. Not a Supreme Court ultimate ruler judge. No. District court judge. Because he fucking determined that the government and the people who work for the government and the governor and the governor's office and the attorney general's office, they were hurting man in Alabama in the 1960s, 1970s. They were hurting a black man. They were hurting many black people in Alabama. Mm-hmm. He pulled that fucking charter.
I don't understand what a charter is, though.
He pulled down Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has a license to exist. We give you a charter. You can exist. As long as you don't cause harm to man, you can exist. A charter.
Okay.
Yeah, go Google it. Why don't you Google what a fucking charter is?
Yeah, I know. I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Oh, you never heard of a charter?
Well, I have heard of a charter, but I don't know the definition.
When the Queen of England gave somebody a charter, said go ahead in the colonies and fucking here's a charter. We'll fund you. We'll take care of you. We'll provide for you. You know, your Queen's got your back. We'll charter you. But anytime the Queen wants to shut you down, we'll shut you the fuck down. When I realize that you're not when I feel that you people are being dishonest or you're stealing from the king or queen, we're going to shut you down. We're going to pull all your fucking funding.
But the queen's a two-dimensional.
No, it's not. It's the people. The queen represents the people.
Okay.
She acts on behalf of the people. She's there at the people's pleasure. She's not sovereign. She acts for the sovereign people.
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't have life or death. She can't say off with their head.
I'm just trying to understand how to keep public servants accountable. Anytime I see a cop on the street, I say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, public servants. It has nothing to do with the United States Constitution. Not a fucking thing. I can't wait for Obama and everybody else to just make a new motherfucking Constitution once and for all and get all you fucking people's brains out of the fucking shit that you're in. They show them, hey, look, we're just going to reorganize the government. What? It's too many fucking branches, there's too many divisions, too many agencies, too much in-house fighting. You know what? We're just going to restructure Coca-Cola. We're going to restructure General Motors. It's just too much crazy shit out there. We're going to reorganize this fucking business. We're going to reorganize this corporation, and we're going to fucking tighten up this shit. And then you people will stop asking me these stupid questions. You know what's...
the Barack Obama fucking Constitution of 2016
it's not
clearly
though,
defines
because
people's rights. Oh, the Barack Obama's Constitution of 2016 clearly defines my rights. Oh, isn't that special? So this guy's going to come along in 2016 and make a new Constitution, and it's going to define my rights. Oh, isn't that just fucking lovely? Also, somebody came around in 1783, and he defined my rights. Oh, isn't that just fucking lovely? Great-great-great-grandpa decided what the fuck my rights are. Isn't that just fucking lovely? What do you think I'd say if Barack Obama and his people fucking determine what my rights are? Oh, isn't that just fucking lovely?
Would you actually want a new Constitution from
Barack
Obama?
The 1783 Constitution is a new Constitution. What do you think I would have said in 1783? Oh, I want a couple of clowns to fucking who threw the king. So all of a sudden he knows better than these clowns know better than everybody else on planet Earth what my fucking rights are. Oh, I don't fucking think so. I don't give a fuck what these 16 guys who decided to sit around Philadelphia and New York City. They made a new Constitution. Hey, you know what? Do whatever the fuck you want. Knock your socks off. Don't think that I got to fucking abide by what the fuck you 16 people are fucking ruling and making decisions on. You people do whatever the fuck you want. Don't think you're talking for me. I'm a man. I do my own fucking thing. I self-govern. Now, you want to fucking protect the borders? God bless you. You want to provide me with a stable currency? God bless you. And anything other than that? It's none of your damn business? Hey, you know what? I'm down with that. Go knock your socks off. Go write a fucking constitution. And that's all a constitution was supposed to do. Secure our borders, provide a stable currency. If that's what you want to do,
protect property.
Hey, I'm all for you. What does providing a stable currency and protecting the borders have a goddamn thing to do with my rights? What the hell does that have to do with what a public servant does and does not do?